Each Monday during the NHL playoffs, Rob Mixer takes a look at the biggest storylines from the hockey week that was. Let's get this out of the way. I was wrong. Dead wrong. A week ago, I wrote in this space that the Jets were the premier challenger to the Golden Knights' miracle run. That while the NHL's 31st club was a great story and a surprise entrant into the Final Four of the postseason, the Golden Knights were up against a team that was too deep and too skilled. Plot twist, the roles were actually reversed. Golden Standard: how Vegas became the most successful expansion team in sports history. The Golden Knights were too much for the Jets. And, despite dropping Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals last week at Bell MTS Place, the Golden Knights bounced back and won 4 straight games to eliminate the Jets. Yes, the same Jets that many thought were built to win the Stanley Cup this year, with 3 legitimate scoring lines, a dynamic defense and a top-flight goaltender. Crazy enough, you could apply that same description to Vegas. Jonathan Marchessault, Riley Smith and William Karlsson have been the NHL's most dangerous line in the playoffs. Alex Tuch has been scoring goals, Eric Howla and James Neal have been excellent secondary offense, and fourth-liner Ryan Reeves scored the game-deciding goal in Game 5 on Sunday afternoon. Marc-Andre Fleury's game is on a different planet, and a great example was his lightning-quick save on Dustin Byfuglien in the third period. Joel Armia was tangled up with a Vegas defenseman, but was able to backhand a pass across the zone, where Byfuglien jumped in for a quick half-slapper in hopes he'd catch Fleury by surprise. More, Marc-Andre Fleury enjoys playoff reputation revival for Golden Knights. Nope. Fleury was ready and square, absorbing Byfuglien's bomb in his Knights logo. Byfuglien's look, caught by NBC's cameras, was one of bewilderment, an expression that said enough without actually saying anything at all. Blake Wheeler, captain of the Jets, said it was just Vegas year. I'll buy that. But, let's not overlook this, Winnipeg didn't help its cause with some early sloppiness in an elimination game. The Jets turned the puck over, weren't crisp in the neutral zone and gave up plenty of chances before Tuch jumped on a loose puck in the slot and beat Connor Hellebuyck early in the first period, making it 1-0 for the Golden Knights. With his 24 saves at 5v5 today, Fleury's 5v5 SV percent stayed at .960. Vegas still by far with the highest mark in the behind-the-net era for any team to reach the Cup final, 10 points better than 2011 Boston. Evan Sporer, at @Ev_Sporer, May 20, 2018. The Jets answered, of course, but Reeves' goal was the difference. Fleury shut it down again. The Golden Knights played their typical lightning-fast game in the defensive zone, which enables them to get going in transition quicker than any team we've seen this season, and frustrated the Jets, who couldn't muster a second goal with their season on the line. More, Conn Smythe Trophy Power Rankings reminder, this an expansion team we're talking about. A team that, at this point a year ago, didn't have a roster. On the other hand, though, what a gut punch for Winnipeg. Anyways, to Winnipeg, hard not to love the entire roster. How much of this do you just punt to next year? Is all of it an acceptable answer? Because I think that's my answer. Travis Yost, at Travis Yost, May 20, 2018. They had a roster that had every opportunity to win the Stanley Cup, and many pegged them, unintended, as a favorite. Rightfully so, too. But these Golden Knights are authoring one of the weirdest, most exciting and surprising sports stories of our lifetimes, and they're 4 wins away from a Stanley Cup championship in their inaugural season. All I keep thinking during this run is, I feel bad for the first head coach in Seattle.